Shalom.
Shalom.
We the brothers from Great Millstone Atlanta Church coming back through the Spirit with another quick Godspeed. But before we get started, as always, we want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makar Kadash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. And peace, love, and salutations to those that are doing this work in truth and sincerity. And real quick, we just wanted to go into how when this kingdom is over, what Esau has in store in the kingdom to come. Okay? So if you want to start, go ahead and grab that.
Revelations chapter 13, verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear it. It's going into those that the Lord has chosen to hear his truth. Because a lot of people doubt that Esau is going into slavery. Oh no, y'all ain't gonna put the so-called white man in slavery. You know, God forgives, he lets go of the past. No, the Lord requires that those things of the past. Verse 10, it says, he that leadeth into captivity should go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Remember, it should go well with the righteous. You know, even though the wicked prolong their days on earth and prosper, which is really going into Esau, the so-called white man. He prospered off the murder and the robbery and putting us in slavery. He prospered off that. Look, we in this kingdom now. We abide by his laws. But he's going to what? Come down from that power seat, and he's going to get these same things that the scripture spoke about. He that leadeth into captivity. He led the nation of Israel in captivity. And guess what? Through us, the Lord is going to have us to put chains on him and put him in captivity. He's going to have a yoke of iron around his neck. And it's gonna be forever. He ain't gonna have clothes. You see how brothers got clothes and shit, shoes, cars. He ain't gonna have none of that shit in the kingdom. He's gonna have the cave to go back to.
That devil, man, he gonna be through. This is Revelation 20, and I'm gonna start at verse 9. And it says, and they went up the breadth of the earth and compassed the camp of the saints about, and the beloved city. And fire came down from out of heaven. Fire came down from Yahweh out of heaven and devoured them. And the devil, which is Esau, that deceived them, right? Because somebody deceived the whole world. That was Esau. Was cast into the lake of fire and brimstone, where the beast and the false prophet are, and shall torment day and night forever and ever. Verse 11. And I saw great white thrones. Okay, this is going to be the elect, Yahweh Shai, we all sitting on thrones, and him that sat on it, from whose face, I'm sorry, and I saw a great white throne, and this is Yahweh Salakia, sitting on the throne, and him that sat, or Yahweh Shai that's sitting on it, and him that sat on it, whose face the earth and the heavens fled. This is when the nuclear destruction hits and the chariots is destroying everything away, and there was no place found for them. And that's talking about the wicked, Esau. There was no place found in the world to come. All right? So every other nation is going to receive mercy. Moab is going to receive mercy. Elam is going to receive mercy. Japheth is going to receive mercy, and so on and so forth. All of the other nations are going to receive mercy, but Esau is not going to receive mercy. But Esau instead, you know what I'm saying, if you wanted to get that Psalms 149, he's going to wake up to another type of punishment. Okay, he's going to wake up to something that, you know, him and his people haven't experienced in a long time. They've been in captivity before, but this time they're going to have captivity for a certain amount of time, and then they're going to be exterminated after.
It's going to be 1,000 times worse. Psalms 149, verse 6, let the high praises of Yahweh be in their mouth, which talk about the elect, and a two-edged sword in their hand. That's where the killing is going to come from. We're going to wake up like that.
So it's still going to be violence in the kingdom.
It's going to be violent, yeah.
It's still going to be violent. Yeah.
My servants shall fight. They would never grab up Yahweh Shai like that if we was in Yahweh Shai kingdom.
Right.
That's akin to what we're talking about. We're going to be doing the killing in the kingdom of heaven. We ain't going to be like this no more.
No, it's going to be a totally different ball game.
Totally different ball game. It says, verse 7, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron. Verse 9, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord.
Yeah, so you see, that's what you're going to wake up to. You're going to wake up to enslavement. You know, the brother Shamak did a video. He said, you died blessed, and you're gonna wake up to being enslaved.
Yeah, it's a parable about that.
Yeah.
It's like one that woken from a dream, thinking he was dreaming of eating, drinking, but when he woke up, he was hungry, and
Yeah.
thirsty. That's how Esau is going to be. He done banged out the finest Evites in the world. He done got his way with raping our women, doing our men any type of way, making us hustle for him without pay.
That's right.
The same thing's gonna happen to him in the kingdom of heaven. He's gonna be like how he's doing now. He got porn and all that shit. But in the kingdom, that's not gonna be. But we still gonna get that woman.
You're gonna be in the kingdom. You're gonna be working. This is Ezekiel 39 and 14. You got it?
No. That's perfect.
It says, and they shall serve out men of continual employment passing through the land to bury with them passengers, those that remain upon the face of the earth, to cleanse it after the end of 7 months shall they search. So, hey man, this is gonna be you. You're gonna be here to clean up the mess that you made and bring this earth, and through your service, your continual employment, you're gonna help restore this earth back to the way it used to be. Okay, you got it.
All right, I'm gonna get this in Baruch chapter 4, verse 32, and it reads, "Miserable are the cities which thy children served, miserable is she that received thy sons." Yeah, when Esau wake up in the kingdom of heaven, they're gonna be miserable, man. They were still receiving us now. We gotta pay taxes, we gotta pay rent, we gotta go apply for jobs. We still suffering, but the Lord's gonna turn that around shortly, very shortly.
Hey, if you ask me, the Lord is turning it around right now.
Yeah, he is.
Because
He is.
he don't have the same grip that he used to have, man. He used to have a big grip, on everything, and he's losing control. Like, he don't have the power to really torment the people the way he used to. This is why he's going to come down with great wrath, because if your lies and your deception aren't working anymore, what is this nigga going to resort to? Well, he's going to resort to his ultimate weapon, his original weapon, his sword, because that's exactly what's happening. His lies and his deception are no longer gripping the people anymore. People are starting to see through all of this stuff.
Right. Yeah. And you have the men of the Lord on the highways and byways teaching the truth. That's another sign of the people seeing through the Esau. Your height from the apex position in the world is on a down spiral. Just like it says in Obadiah. How the things searched out, how the things of Esau searched out. Where's through the Lord?
Oh yeah, you know what?
The Lord is crashing you down.
Speaking on that, let me bring that out and then we can close out on that. Because unless you have something else.
No, you got it.
And because, hey, we did say that there was no place found for Esau, right? That's what we did. We said that. So let's go to Obadiah 1:18 and let's just read what this says. And it says, in the house, this is after you serve your sentence, because of course, hey, we went into slavery, into captivity for a very long time, and then you killed us, and you killed us while we were serving our sentence. So of course we got to do the same thing to you. Hey, that's just right. We got to pay you back. It's a righteous thing to recompense those that trouble you. This Obadiah 1:18. It says, "And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord has spoken it." Does that sound like there's going to be a place for Esau? That sounds like Esau ain't going to have nothing left in this world. You're going to be chased out of the world, man. Again, okay? So with that, we end it off by giving all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakal Kadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostle, Millstone. Until next time, Akim Shalom.
Shalom.